Hi, lovelies. Happy Manny Monday to you. My nail chipped, and I did not even photograph this Manny yet. I'm probably just going to pop it off and not even use it in pictures. It was just, my hand was plain yesterday, and it was just something to put on it. So, okay. I was filing this now, so I want to put a gel top coat over it. And then we're going to swatch the two dips that we're going to use today. They're from the Dipnotic Nails Advent Calendar. It's week 4 in the calendar, and it's, I believe the collection is called the Fairy Godmother Collection. And we're going to use 2 dips from week 4 today. But I figured we'd swatch them first. Let me just put some gel down on this nail since I filed it. Oh, I need more gel. Come on. Manny Monday. Just another Manny Monday. All right. Put that in the lamp. This is base coat and top coat in one. That's why I didn't need to put down a separate base coat. All right. Let's see about the live here. Found it. Turn down the volume. Okay. All right, there we go. Pull up all messages. All right, and I am the first one here, so lucky me. All right, we're just curing for 1 minute. Once this is cured, we will swatch these 2 dips, and then I'm going to put peel base on. We have a glitter dip and a thermal dip that we're going to pair today. So let's do the glitter first. It's called Glass Slipper. It looks stunning. It's silver and kind of clear white with all colors of the rainbow flashing back at you in there. So let's swatch this one. Actually, I think this is my swatching base. I should use that bottle right there. I think it's nice and open to refill my base coat. All right. Pour that dip to the corner so we can get it on our swatch stick. Beautiful. So pretty. Oh yeah, it's like white and silver, but the white are iridescent glitters. Okay. I want to let it sit for a moment to dry. Check out this bottle. Now it's got the protector thing in there too. The base coat goes in so slow when you're trying to pour it in, from a refill bottle. What else do I got that I could use? Hello. Good morning, Laura. How are you? So I am swatching the 2 dips we're going to use today. They just released to the public. They're part of the 2024 Advent Calendar from Dipnotic Nails. This dip here is called Fairy Godmother, and that's just 1 layer, but it's so pretty. I think we're good to brush it off. Let's do a 2nd layer of it. I'm just swatching the 2 colors that I plan to use today. in my Manny. It's still a little wet. I don't want to lose any of it. It's like these silver holographic shards in here too. Not shard glitters, like shard flakes. Or I know Mel described them as shards. All right, there we go. I'm gonna get some more base on my brush here. Okay. I'm using Dip Base Coat here to swatch these. You can use gel if you want to. Just use a gel base coat. I would pour the dip over rather than putting it into the cupcake liner if you're going to use gel to swatch. Or do your nails, you know, with dip and gel. That's called the gel method, when you use dip powder with gel liquids. Okay, look how beautiful this is. Wow. Gorgeous. And this actually, it was, if you have the advent calendar, it's day 20. Super pretty. And now we're going to swatch the thermal. I hope these are going to go together. They're just my two favorites, so I was going to pair them. Oh, yeah. Look at this. This has, are they foils? Yeah. Or some type of silver in it. And I think it changes when it's warm to a light blue. Laura, are you doing your nails? Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. And it has blue foils too. All right, we'll let that, my hands are pretty warm, so you can see it's starting to change color. Let's do our second layer. And yes, I am wearing my comfort suit again today. I am obsessed with this thing. I don't ever want to take it off except to wash it. That's about it. Look how pretty that is. So, I think though once it's warm, you know what I mean? It changes to, I believe, like a really pale blue, or maybe it's white. I'm pairing them anyway. The other colors that are in this collection, there's a white shimmer, like this pale grayish blue shimmer, and then a really beautiful fine glitter mix that's a purpley color. All right. I am going to activate these. I'm going to brush this one off over my garbage real quick. All right. Actually, let's just gel top coat them. It'll be easier and faster. I'm using my Cosmic Nails base and top coat in one. There we go. That's pretty. Hey, Kendra. Hi, Justin. Hi, Michelle. No, my doctor was. I don't know. I was done by 10:40. I do have to go to CVS though too, but I'll just go after the live. I'm picking up a lot of this stuff with my brush. Look at it all. Let's clean that off. Okay. All right, let's put those in the lamp and I'm gonna cure for 60 seconds. And while those are curing, I'm gonna go ahead and throw down a layer of peel base on my nails. I'm using Luxie Nails Dip Enabler peel base today. Best peel base around in my opinion, but it's not like I've tried every peel base out there, you know. But this one works really well and it's very reasonably priced. I do one layer and I let it air dry. Well, there's no other way to get it dry but by air. Hey, McGee. Hi, Janet. Hey, Michelle. I don't think you know, but Michelle, I got in at CND or whatever. I haven't seen you, heard from me to tell you. I'm like a late one though coming in. All right. There we go. You blow dry it? That's a good idea. I mean, I have a fan right here, so I will turn it on. It's just it's been so cold that I don't want like cold air blowing on me, you know. So that's what it looks like warm. Yeah, I think these are gonna go nice together. I think they'll look pretty because it's got the silver in it and everything. So I'm gonna do every other, I think. I guess we'll do the thermal on 3 fingers and we'll do this on 2 fingers. There's so much happening with this that doesn't need anything else, you know. So this is wicked pretty. Must have. All right. Hi, Leah. Thanks, Michelle. I know we've missed you. It's not the same when not everybody's here. Speaking of that, where's Britt? Where's Patty? I'm just waiting on my nails to dry. You can see this has gotten cooler and gone back to its cold state, or warmer. I mean cooler state. So glass slipper, fairy godmother. Let me show you the dips, the other 3 dips from that week that also released. Day 16. That one's called Happily Ever After. Day 18 is called Magic Mist. So it's like a gray. I thought it was grayish blue, but it looks more gray in the jar to me. It's a shimmer. And day 19 is Moonlit Crystal. And this is actually a glow, and it's white. We can open them real quick and look. My hair hanging off my nail. I believe this Manny chipped on me right there. And before I took pictures. All right, Moonlit Crystal, the glow. Oh, no, it's got flakes in it that are like kind of bluish purple shimmery. So I could see that going really nice with this thermal too. Because it's got that bluish color in there. This thing is just flashing every color. Green, purple, I see orange and pink and blue. Everything. Happily Ever After. This is the one I said was that really pretty glitter. I thought it was more purpley, but it's definitely, I would say, more blue, but it's all in how you see it, right? That would look really cute too. Maybe we should make it a 3-color Manny and put this one in with it. Let me think how I would want to do that though with this color. If I were to add it. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use these, and I'm actually going to change it around. I'm going to use this on 2 nails, the thermal, and the glitter on 3 nails, I think, on my thumb, middle, and ring. And then the pinky. And then the blue thermal on my ring finger and index finger. I think that's how I'm going to do it. I know this is going to be kind of more difficult, not as easy to work with as this dip, but I'm going to do it anyway. You have these, Michelle? Oh, yeah. Did you get the advent calendar? Want to twin me? Let me get my hand back in front of this fan so it can dry. So Michelle says that I think she's saying she has these dips, so that would mean she got the advent calendar. Because they just went on sale. That wouldn't have been enough time for her to get them in the mail. Yeah? Do you want a twin? Well, only if you have time, though. I know you're super busy, so no pressure. Please, no pressure. Okay. Oh, I get the maybe. All right, I'll take it. It's better than a no. Better than a firm no. Janet, how was your weekend? How was everybody's weekends? I didn't take down my Christmas tree, which I really wanted to, but I got the dishes done. Got the laundry put away. And the dishes put away. Guinea pig cages changed. That's all right. I have the box upstairs, though, for all the ornaments that got to come off the tree. So I'm going to start doing that. Maybe this afternoon. Maybe. When am I posting? Tomorrow. I'm posting tomorrow. I want to try and advertise since it just went on sale. And, you know what I mean? I'm going to show, the collection picture and everything. So posting tomorrow morning. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, to subscribe to my channel if you're into DIY nails and nail art. I do dip nails, gel nails, all different types of nail art, I would say. Sometimes I get into one thing and I'll be doing that for a little bit, but I like to change it up. So I still got to get a new stamper because I'm convinced it's my stampers that's making it so I can't stamp. Because how do you go from being able to transfer images? It's got to be my stamper. I'm using the same polishes, the same plates, you know. All right, I think we're dry and ready to start our manicure. Yes. And by the way, I'm wearing two different colors of poly gel on my nails. Um, this one here is the Peach Souffle from Luxie Nail. And then this one is from Model Ones. It's an Aurora poly gel. It's super pretty. It's got like this pinkish gold shimmer in it. So they look nice, like just on their own. But yeah, I am wearing two different colors. Oh, I went and threw away my cupcake liner. All right, let's do our thermal nails first, since that's going to be the least messy of the two. That's Fairy Godmother. I'm actually going to leave it in the jar to start. And I'm going... Oh, shoot. I closed my base too tight. So I'm not using that one. That's all right. Okay, we'll use this one. All right, so we're going to do the blue on my ring finger and index finger, right? We said? So we're going to put the base coat down. And by the way, if you are interested, these colors are available at Dipnotic Nails on Etsy. You can save 10% by using code TARA10. And I want to let you know, too, that she added a whole bunch of dips to the clearance section, and you can get those for 45% off. So I'm just going to pour this onto my fingernail here. And then we can just tap it off. This is how I like to do my first layer, especially if I'm working with a solid dip. Just grab out a couple tools that I didn't take out already. All right, this is my precision tool here. I'm going to use this to just clean up around the edges if I have anything at the sidewall. All right. Let's do the index finger. Oh, I got base on my skin. It's okay if that happens. If I just, take it off before you dip your nail. All right. Pour this over. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pour out the dip into the cupcake liner. If you have a small quantity like this, these jars are sample size jars. So a sample contains 1 teaspoon of powder, which is, I think, enough for 3 to 5 manis. So you really don't need much powder. And if you're doing a mani like this where you're not putting that color on all 10 fingers, it's going to go even farther. But you can also get 1/4 ounce jars. And then a lot of companies even sell 1/2 ounce and 1 ounce jars of powder. And oops, I bumped it. Some companies sell just as their standard, like some of the bigger companies will sell 1/2 ounce or 1 ounce jars just as that's what they sell. All right. So let's go ahead. We're going to do layer number 2. And this time I'm going to hear my accent coming out. I'm going to lay flat into the powder. I love thermals so much because they're fun, you get 2 looks in one. we go. So there's my second layer of base coat. Gonna lay flat into this. I'm gonna be really careful not to hit the bottom of the cupcake liner if I can help it, so I don't smudge the dip or anything. Okay. Pat down those flakes. I want them to stay. They're like light blue, and then there's also silver. I got a bunch in one spot though. I might hand place a couple. Depends what I get on my next now. Let's shake that. That one needs to be broken up. That one's large. Going nice and slow around the edges of my nail here. I smudged the bottom of it. All right, we're going to leave that as is. Pat those down. I do want to put some more flakes on this now. So what I'm going to do is just kind of shake it so I can see some. I'm going to put a little bit of base up at the top of my nail here. Now I'll use a cuticle stick and get some base on it. And then I can just start picking up, hopefully, some foils. Let's try again. All right, it's working. Here we go. Maybe one more. I want a blue one. I can't seem to find it. Hopefully this is blue. Okay. All right, that looks cute. So we can pour this dip back in the jar. We're all done with that. I'm just going to let this air dry the rest of the base. Oh wait, that has like way more foils now than this one. I'm like, oh my god, now they're still not even. Can I live with that, you guys? I don't know. Maybe I should take a little bit off. All right, we'll leave it like that. Hi, Michelle. Oh no, you're sick? Oh my goodness. I know. I was just going to ask you how you were feeling. Oh, that's horrible, Michelle. Did you go to the doctor? That's not good. All right, here's glass slipper. This glitter is gorgeous. All right. Just flattening down any of these glitters that I can get that one to stay. Okay. All right, let's leave that to set and move on to the next nail. Welcome to the Daily Nail to anybody who has not been here before. My name is Tara. I'm your host, and I'm here Monday through Friday, right around 11, doing my nails and other nail stuff. My friends are usually here hanging out, watching along with us. And yeah. I'm a DIYer. I am not a professional, so you guys will learn as I do, but I have been doing my own nails for going on 5 years. So pretty. This one picked up more acrylic and less glitters, which is fine. We'll get more of those glitters on the next layer. I think I can pat this down now. All right, and now our thumb. I'm sorry you're not feeling good, Michelle. That sucks. Okay. Okay. All right, we can go ahead and brush these off and do our second layer. Okay. All right, we'll do our second layer now of this. I missed a bunch of comments. Hi, Whitney. Oh, good, Michelle. I'm glad you're on antibiotics. That's horrible. So, was it because you got the had dental work that caused the infection? Because I know, like, did that have anything to do with it, or was it just like coincidence? I was looking online at Christmas trees because I want to get a new one. So I figured, you know what I mean? Like, you want to get it, like, I want to get one like on clearance rather than wait till next year or whatever. I found a pretty nice one, like, because ours right now is a 6 foot, which was fine in our old apartment, but here we have higher ceilings, so like I want like a 7.5 foot tree, you know what I mean? Kind of. Plus, the one we have is just cheesy anyway; it's cheap. So I just wanted to get a better one, you know, while they were on clearance or whatever. But I haven't ordered anything yet. Still waiting because it's not like a necessity. Something's gonna come up that's like a necessity. All right, I guess I'll let that sit and dry. I just kind of want to pat it down a little. All right, moving on. So there's a couple of things you can do on your second layer of glitters. You can use a plastic bag and use that to press down your glitter. You could use your finger, it will pick up the glitters. A bunch up here. Just spreading some of these glitters out here. There's a bunch at the top. Okay. I love that there are silver foil shards in this too, or flaky shards. They're not, they're holographic foils, so they're not like regular foils like in a foil dip. Holographic flakes, I mean, not foils, my bad. Okay. Get those glitters off of me. All right. That looks cute. Isn't it? It's a gorgeous dip. This one is called Fairy God. No, not Fairy Godmother. I'm sorry. Glass Slipper Whitney. Yeah, these colors just released. So it's really cool because she sells the advent calendar, you know, leading up to Christmas. And if you know you don't get it or are unable to get it, then during the next year, the following year, she gradually releases the colors as collections. So this is the Fairy Godmother collection, and there are 3 more dips that go with it. 2 shimmers and a fine glitter. I think I need more of this one. All right, I don't actually want to press anything down yet. It's too soon. I'll just lift them up if I do. All right, well, now we can press down. Okay. Brush off. Just want to make sure it's dry before the second layer of your dip powder is going to take a little longer to dry than the first layer, and glitters take longer to dry than solids anyway. So I just wanted to double check before I brushed off. There's been many times that I went ahead and brushed off thinking my nail was dry and it wasn't, and I brushed off part of the dip, you know. Like this one at the free edge is still a little tacky. All right. Oh, I think that's a great combo. I was all worried I didn't think it was going to match together, but I really do. Especially with all the silver going on in this dip. All right. So we need to put a layer of clear over our nails next. Now, if you do the gel method, you don't want to put a layer of clear acrylic over your nails. But since we're using dip liquids, I do. Let me grab my notes. Okay, this is my clear from Dipnotic Nails. It's really a great clear. Let me just check the comments and hit my vape. Give me a 30-second break, guys. There's Britt. Hi, Kirsten. Oh, good. I'm glad. You're so sweet. I almost was going to use glass slipper on every finger, Whitney. I debated it. I did, but I'm trying to, I don't know, like I'm an ambassador for Dipnotic Nails. So, you want to try and show off as much of the collection as possible. But I think I'll have to go back and use this one on its own anyway. Because it is so pretty. Do you, Whitney? I didn't know that. See, you've never, this is your first time talking. Well, it's nice to meet you. I love to hear who's watching me when you guys talk. Britt, you have something coming to you tomorrow from me. It's a belated birthday gift, okay? Happy birthday, girl. Love you. All right, put into the clear. Same thing, I'm just checking around my cuticles, but they look pretty good. So I'm not going to bother doing any cuticle cleanup. But I always encapsulate like my solid nails before my glitter nails. Just because I don't want the glitter either to if it does contaminate my clear or my brush. It's just easier to get these solid nails done first. And you can see I'm laying my finger upside down on an angle in the powder. That's how I do it. Oh, well, that's sweet, Whitney. Thank you. And Britt, I wanted to. You've been so good to me. You've been amazing. And it's the very least I could do. You're an awesome friend. I'm super grateful for you. But it's coming from Amazon. It's not going to be wrapped or anything. So it won't be like addressed from me or anything. I just wanted to give you a heads up. So when you get something, you're like, what? I'm leaving my finger in the clear a little longer because this is a glitter dip, right? And I want all that clear, the base to soak up all that clear and make sure it's really coating the glitter. Oh my God, when this gets wet, the flashes, the flashbacks, insane. I am still watching Sarah Boone stuff. I don't know if I can ever get over this case. And the more and more I watch, the more convinced I am that she was abusing him. Not the other way around. Okay, now we're just going to encapsulate the thumb. I'm only doing one layer of clear over top, even over these glitter nails, because once we once we activate, we'll take a plastic bag and we'll press down. That will smush everything together, and that one layer of clear is going to be enough, even for chunky glitters. Okay. Oh, glitter popped out. Just get rid of that. All right. Back in there. Okay. As soon as you're done with whatever dip you're using, close up the jar. Don't leave anything sitting open, even if you're going to use it again after. It's always better to close them up because they spill. I have some glitters that didn't get encapsulated right there. See that? It'll be all right. Okay. Close up my base. Let's activate. So I'm going to grab a plastic bag. I'll show you what I'm going to do here. So save these bags, you know, that your liquids come in and stuff. And I'm going to press down as firmly as I can. You can do your free edges, your side walls. The bag does stick to the activator, so don't leave it there for too long. But now my nail is nice and smooth. See, look at the side. Can you see it? Now, these ones are already smooth. They don't need to be pressed down. Let me do my other blue one real quick. All right. Same thing. This cuts down on so much filing time, guys. You'll go from having a chunky nail, you know, chunky bumpy nail, to having a smooth nail before you've even used the file. Oh, there go some glitters. No, I think that's the clear that was over my glitter. It was. Put it back. I've never had that happen before. Okay. And the thumb. We're going to do the same thing again. If anybody has any questions about pressing down, let me know. So any plastic bag will work. Like if you don't have any of these, you know, you can use a Ziploc bag. I also know from personal use that wax paper works. This is honestly the best tip I can give anybody as far as like time saving tip when it comes to doing a dip mani with chunky glitters and stuff is this pressing down. Okay. And activator takes 2 minutes to set. So you actually have a decent amount of time to work on your, work with the dip before, gets hard. So you can see now, like my middle nail, my pinky, and my thumb are all pretty smooth. I'm using Fairy Godmother and Glass Slipper today, Britt. Britt already used these dips in a Manny. Oh, look at that acrylic on me. I need it gone. I hate the feeling of acrylic on my skin, you guys. Well, most of you already know that. Okay, I think I got most of it. Oh, no, I can still, yeah. All right, there we go. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so we're going to let them cure and then we'll shaping the nails. Isn't it pretty, Patty? The glitter is actually really gorgeous too. You can't tell because I just activated it, but the glitter's got a lot of sparkle. Kendra, are you doing your nails? Patty, just so you know, Michelle M's name is spelled with one L. She's the only Michelle with one L, but hers is one L. Michelle M, my sister's name is Michelle, and then we got Lotus, and they're both LLE. Maybe it's autocorrect too. Autocorrect might spell it wrong. All right, you guys. So, Michelle, are you in bed? Lotus? Oh, thank God it's Monday, so you have the day off anyhow. I hope you get better quick. The antibiotics, hopefully, after 24 hours, you'll be feeling better. So this Manny, I'll tell you about on this hand, is one of those 9D cat eye gel polishes from Missy. And then I used some flakes that I have from Dipnotic Nails. I think they're called Fairy Flakes or no, Fancy Flakes. And they're holographic silver ones that she had sent us. And I just kind of ombre them over these nails. But this 90 gel polish has teal, blue, and purple in it. So depending on how you look at it, But it doesn't matter because a nail chipped and I didn't even take pictures of the Manny. So I'm going to take it. Maybe I'll pop it off right now while I'm sitting here. It's a gel Manny. It comes off easy. All right, I won't keep going. Once you start, it's like, ooh. Oh, the bottom of it's coming off in pieces, though. All right, I'll stop for now. Think it's been long enough? Let's see. Let's start with these thermal nails here. It's different with polygel filing around your cuticles. You got to be easy because first off, the polygel is so soft that it's easy just to file away the top of your nail there. You know what I mean? Up at the cuticle. I've done it a couple times already and had to fix them. I'm just talking about differences between these polygel nails that I've noticed and the difference between these and gel tips, That's one of them. And the other thing is that like this is like right up there, so it's even hard just to file around my cuticle because it's so smooth around there. It's like when you the very first time you put on jelly chips and they're fit right up in there. That's how this is. But I'm enjoying using it, you know what I mean? Doing something different. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with the shape of that. Maybe I'll just smooth the little ridge right there. Okay. So I'm just, the reason I'm filing my solid or the thermal nails first is because the glitter nails I think will take longer to cure, even though they're cured right now. I'm just making sure, you know, so I'm just doing the nails that I knew were already, that were cured first. So you can see I'm just filing around every part of my nail, trying to make everything look even and also symmetrical, you know. All right, let's move over to these glitter nails now. I'm actually going to flip my file to the 100 grit side to start because they're a little rough around the edges. Okay. Whoops. You don't want to smooth the top of your nail with a 100 grit file. There we go. While I'm doing is cleaning up my cuticle to make it nice and round. And then for your sidewalls, you just want to come down nice and straight, right? Or if you got an almond, you know, you're pretty much no matter what shape you have, you're going to want your sidewall to be straight, right? So, and smooth. So your whole goal is to just smooth out all the edges of your nail. Okay. That looks good. And I'm taking my time here with the filing, you know, I'm talking to you guys, letting you know what I'm doing, but I feel like anything with your nails that you're doing, just take your time with it, because if you like skip any steps or half-ass anything, like even if you can't, you might not be able to tell, you'll know though, right? I don't know. I'm like, anything is worth doing is worth doing your best. Like that's how I feel about stuff. And I mean, when I started, I didn't know how to file. I didn't know what that meant. I mean, I knew what a file was, obviously, but I didn't know anything about how to hold it and I just taught myself, you know, so if I'm holding it weird, I'm sorry. Or how to get the shapes I wanted. You know what I mean? That just came with trial and error. And I still am not a great person at like shaping. But the only way you're going to learn and get better at stuff is by practicing it. So you got to do it. Tara hasn't been here in a while, it seems like. Hi, Jolene. Yeah, I figured. Michelle, yeah. That anytime you take off, you got to reschedule. And that's, yeah. It's not like you have somebody to fill in, you know? Okay, make sure underneath is smooth. I gotta do this one. Okay, that looks good. Now just moving on finally here to the thumb. Guess who was here on Friday? Some of you oldies but goodies. Kendra, I don't think you were here for it, but Chastity was here Friday at the live. Oh, I'm getting chills doing that. Okay. Right now, I'm just looking at my nails, seeing if there's any acrylic on my skin and just cleaning up anywhere like that that I see. Any maybe shaping I might have missed or anything like that. Okay. All right. Yay. Let me just clean this up. Okay. I'm going to buff the nails really quick. Actually, these ones are pretty, well, this one needs to be, let me use my file on this a little bit. I don't think a buffer is going to smooth it all quite the way I want it to be. Nice and smooth. That's better. Okay. So I'm going to take a sponge file to buff. Now the glitter nails are already pretty smooth, but these nails haven't been buffed or anything yet. The thermal ones. I love these sponge files for buffing. I feel like it's so much easier than a little buffing block. This one is from Dipnotic Nails, so if you order any of the dips that I used today or anything else, you can get these from her. Again, the garbage. Okay, now I don't think I need to use my ergo file. My cuticles look pretty good. What's that? I think that's just dry skin. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do, or what you can do if you're at home, go rinse your hands. I'm going to spray my alcohol on a brush here and clean my nails that way. But it's definitely important to clean your nails after you're done filing, shaping, and buffing to get rid of all that dust. And do underneath your nails as well. I even feel like this hand is icky. Okay. Ah, there she is. Well, you're so quiet, Tara. How am I supposed to know if you're here or not? I swear it'll be like days. I did not know you had been here. I get paranoid when you're not here too, because then I'm like, I swear, sometimes I feel like you don't like me. You couldn't see Jolene? Oh, did you have on top comments, Jolene? I agree, Whitney. Nail shape is very personal. Nail shape, nail length, very personal. Okay, now my nails are clean. I'm happy with how they look. I think they look good. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna reactivate my nails. You were, Tara? I'm sorry. I must not have been looking at the right time. And you're quiet in the you've been quiet thing too. All right, there we go. There's our second layer of activator. You guys, we need to do this layer if you're using dip top coat. There's a chemical reaction that happens with top coat and activator that makes your top coat dry. So you need to do it. And I say that you need to do this too because I love this Manny. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I haven't even really looked at it. Oh, just like once earlier, right? I think they look great together. Because of the silver, you know. Two beautiful tips on one hand. Damn. All right, so this is probably what I consider the most important step. And one of the things that it really took me a long time to figure out because I would have so many issues with dip top coat. I would put it on and it would dry white, like white and streaky and like in certain spots, you know, not shiny in certain areas. And I never could understand what I was doing wrong. I would always follow the instructions and everything. And then I don't even know where I heard this about did I buff that now? It doesn't, well, too late. But somebody had said, wipe off with a lint-free wipe. Maybe it was a video I saw. I can't recall. But wipe off with a lint-free wipe before top coating. You just wipe off excess activator. Mainly it's if there's any wet activator still on the nail. So I'm like tearing up this wipe, and I'm like, "Argh." But yeah, so you want to get any wet activator off your nails. And ever since I started doing that, you guys, I don't have issues with top coat. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 strokes down each nail. If you need 1 stroke to do your nail or 2, do as few as needed just to get this first layer down on the nails. Okay. Got some top coat on my skin. Now what I do, as soon as I'm done with my first layer, I immediately go in and I'm going to do my second layer. So you can be more thorough here, right? Cap your edges. I do it the same way. In my case, I do 3 strokes. Sometimes, if I have a little extra top coat, I might do a 4th just so it doesn't, I don't have a little puddle of top coat on my nail or anything. Did I cap this? I don't remember. Do it again. I'm using Dipnotic nails, dip liquids here. Her top coat is awesome. Okay. Super pretty. Okay, so if you do everything right, your nails should be dry in 2 minutes. But I have noticed, like, if your top coat has been sitting for a while, say it's like an older bottle of top coat, it might take longer to dry. Same with base coat. If it's been around for a while, it might be slower drying than a fresh set of liquids. I ordered another set of these liquids, you guys, because they're $6.99 on Amazon. But I ended up ordering it with 6 more dips because for $1 more you get 6 dips and a brush and a file. So I ordered the glow in the dark dips this time. Last time I got the jelly dips. But they got some cute sets for $1 more, like $7.99 for 6 dips and 5 bottles of dip liquids. No, 4 bottles. Base, activator, top coat, and it comes with a brush saver. You cannot beat that deal. Even the Savalan dip liquids now on Amazon are $20. They're like, the packaging looks all different. They look like they're all fancy. I've never used their dip liquids though, so I can't say anything whether I can't speak to them whether how they are. Oh yeah, how's that been, Tara? Have you guys been enjoying each other's company? Has a matte liquid? This one, Jolene? Do you mean like a matte, like a gel liquid, or what? Air dry? What? Do tell. Yeah. Aw. Did you guys, Tara? Did you and your husband ever go through the phase, like in the first years of your relationship, what like when everything was more like intense and like Nick and I used to argue way more. We would get into fights a lot. I get granted maybe it would be like when we were drinking, which was a long time ago. I'm talking about when we were in our 20s. You know what I mean? Like we've grown out of all that stuff, but we argued more, and we just we hardly ever argue anymore. Hardly ever. And if we do, it's just like brief and then it's over. It's not something that goes on for days and days. You know what I mean? Regular liquids dip, get out. Is that on Amazon? I'm going to have to look. I think their dip liquids are good. Do you like them, Jolene? Like their top coat, dry, shiny, their base coat, like seriously, those liquids are good. Well, I'm scared of telling people about it though, because if they start selling a lot, the price is gonna go up. It happens to everything I buy on Amazon. And I also thought that when you did subscribe and save that you lock in the price, but my face wash was not locked in and it went up to 19.99, so I skipped it. Well, I'm not paying that. I'll pay 9, but I'm not paying that. That's the best thing. Yeah, don't go to bed angry. That's great marriage advice too. Oh, really, Michelle? We'll only use Savalan liquids. Okay, so they must be good. Thanks, Jolene. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna order it. I think we're dry, you guys. I'm always afraid to touch the top of my thumb. That seems to be the last place that dries. But we're good. What do we use? Gingerbread? Oh, let's use Spice Harvest. I like this one a lot. This is one that Tara got us. Oh, and you know what? That blue gray sleeve might match nice with this, Manny. My other hand's all jacked up now. Have to fix that later. Or I'll just take everything off and leave it for tomorrow to do. Oh, is anybody doing the what's today's date? The Inspire Lab. That's Wednesday. So tomorrow I'm planning, I want to do it, but what was I gonna, was there something I was gonna do tomorrow? No, all right, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do a Manny for the Inspired Manny's Club this month, you guys. At the photo, so they give you a photo, and you just go off of that and do your own Manny. But in the photo, there were snowflakes. There was a gingerbread man. The colors were like brown, white. I can't really remember any of the colors. The colors don't even matter, just something warm and cozy, I guess, But I do plan to try a gingerbread man or something. I think I could maybe do it. I've never ever attempted it. I wanted to do one before, in the days leading up to Christmas. Didn't happen. So hopefully I can find some type of inspo picture, something. I mean, it's a head, arms, and legs, so I think I could do it, but I still like to have something to go off of or look at a couple of pictures beforehand. Let me see if that nail piece sleeve that Tara made will match. This is the one I was thinking of, you guys. I've been taking all my Nelfie pictures right with my hoodie, my brown hoodie that doesn't match any of them. Oh, it's so soft. I love it. I might use it. I don't know. Should I use your white one, Tara? Where is the white one from you? You know what? I keep using this white one, but where's the white one you made me? Huh. That's not it. Oh, here it is. All right. Oh, and I got this one. Oh, but that's yellow. This has blue in it, but it's got the yellow. That one matches, I think. Do you think that matches? It's got little silver pieces in it, too. Or I can use this one. Right here, it's starting to, I don't know. I'm just going to flip it. I could use this one. I think this one looks better, actually. Ooh, asthma's horrible, yeah. Wait, what happened? Oh, no. Are they good? The candy dip liquids, Britt? Definitely want to do silver jewelry, right? I might do something besides that. I might do like my heart ring or something. I still didn't find my snowflake ring, you guys. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, why don't we do that? Those ones. Get that off. All right, very good. So here we go. Fairy Godmother is the thermal with the flakes in it, the foils. It's got blue and silver foils, like light blue. And then this gorgeous, gorgeous glitter, which is called magic slippers, glass slippers. Super pretty. These dips are available now at Dipnotic Nails on Etsy. So it's www.dipnoticnails.etsy.com. You can save on items with code TARA10. And then don't forget to check out the clearance section where a whole bunch of dips were just added. But things that aren't that old, you know what I mean? Things that were added since I've been there. So, yeah, check that out. Thank you very much, you guys, for being here. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, Tara, for being here. Girl, you're giving me a complex, I'm telling you. Aaliyah, you're always so quiet. Oh, that must have been so scary, Tara, then. Especially to have it under control. You like the gray, Michelle? Yeah, I do too. Plus, it does have a little bit of light blue in it. So I think it goes good with it. All right, I'm going to go snag some pictures because we only have like 3 more hours of daylight. It gets dark so early. Like the sun goes down so early. It's all gray and cloudy. There's snow. So it's just like, ugh. But I got to go check the mail anyway. So I might as well make my way down there. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Michelle Lotus, I don't know how to call you anymore. I just call you Michelle Lotus. I hope you feel better, hon, for reals. It's not cool. And Britt, I'll keep you posted when that package gets delivered because I'll get notified. You'll probably be at work, but unless it comes at night. Okay. I really love how this Manny turned out. I would be happy with either of these dips on every finger, but I'm glad I put them together. I think they look cute together. So, as far as I'm concerned, these are the 2 prettiest dips in that week's collection, which is week 4. I put week 3 on my Instagram post by mistake, but I did go back and change it. These are week 4 of the Advent calendar, and these 2 dips are days 17 and 18. So thanks for being here today with me for the Daily Nail. I will be back tomorrow to do the inspired Manny's Manicure. Come hang out and watch me paint a gingerbread boy or gingerbread man or girl or whatever I do. Maybe we'll make them 3D. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.